and welcome back to Reading Homestuck. We got Arthur and Mason today. Mason's back.
Down back, baby.
There we go. Arthur, are you gonna say something? You gonna say hi?
Yeah, I was just making sure that the mic that I was using wasn't the stupid fucking phone.
Yeah, you don't want to be literally phoning it in.
Ha ha ha.
And once again, much like last time, I've made sure that my microphone quality is better because I was using the right mic last time, but Audacity was not recording the right mic. But this time everything is correct, so everything will be fine.
He was using the right mic on Discord.
Yeah, I had the wrong mic the whole time. The mic I really wanted was Mike Ehrmantraut.
I love Saul Goodman. That's a topical reference.
I don't know, Walter. That mic might not be the right one.
When did that show end?
Breaking Bad ended in like 2013, and Better Call Saul ended in 22.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I know. It was recent.
Damn.
A year ago is. I guess that is recent. I'm like 21 years old. That is 5% of my life. That's not recent.
God, I love Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, El Camino.
Anyway, we're here for a different thing.
Yes.
We're here for Homestuck.
Oh my god, I love that guy.
Yeah, Mason, you unfortunately missed the entire gap between Caliborn conversations. Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Welcome back to hell. Oh, God. Okay, I'll take Caliborn. Mason, do you want to take Jake again? The darker green text with the C-3PO voice?
Yeah, let me just lean a little closer to my monitor so that I can actually read it.
Yeah.
I'll have to just alter the angle of my microphone. Oh. So, yeah, the darker one, yeah?
Yeah, the darker one.
Right, let me get into the C-3PO mode, because my mind is only in Breaking Bad mode at the moment.
Yeah, your the only thing that's going on in your mind is
yes, exactly.
Like over and over again, forever.
Yeah, okay. It's our lot in life. We seem to be made to suffer. How do I do that?
You go to Prospect, get on your quest swap, I guess, and fucking die.
Die?
Yeah. You off yourself without hesitation. Or failing that, due to pathetic cowardice, you wait around to be slain serendipitously. Don't worry about it, I have all this under control. It's one of the ways I'm helping you to the top.
Okay then, I will choose to believe you. See what I did there? I just scored a few more hope points. By strengthening my trust in you, as well as our burgeoning friendship. Oh, also, friendship is a huge key to being good at hope. I forgot to mention that.
Crone! I can't wait until you challenge me, so I can beat you senseless with my cane.
Me neither. So you say you will help me to be a god tier, but it's against my programming to impersonate a deity. But there are other ways you will help too.
Yes, I'm going to give you a gift. It is my juju.
Neat. But what the bejesus is a juju? Is it bizarre?
I'm not sitting on an adventure with you. Ha ha hee hee. I know that one. Anyway, I really find it hard to comprehend what sort of asshole doesn't know what a juju is. But since I'm your patron man, bro, I will put aside those feelings and attempt to be a little more gay.
That would be hunky-dory. In my view, distinguished gentlemen should always strive to be as gay... Sorry.
No, go on. Yeah,
to be
we are not very...
It's funny because it's C-3PO.
Very immature. We are very immature. We are like one, maybe two rungs up from just someone going, into their hands and us giggling at it.
Yeah.
You know, we're like two
to be as
rungs
gay
up.
as possible with each other.
Got him.
Amen to fucking that. Anyway, a juju is a magical thing. It has no real beginning or end. They're just always around, there for you. You grow up with them and they bring you comfort, and you never question their existence. It's like some of the shit you had in your room as a kid, except not useless garbage, and more magical. They always have rules, and they always have owners. You can take someone's juju if the owner was killed, or if he gives it to you freely, like I'm doing. So I will give you the code to make it yourself. Once you do, it should disappear from my chest, and it will no longer be mine.
No, Jesse. I will not juju on that beat. Sounds straightforward enough. What's the code?
It is Ouroboros.
I'm so sorry, but the chatbot stole the code immediately. It's already been redeemed.
God damn it, now I can't get my Club Nintendo points.
Pasted it in public. It's been redeemed by a bot.
Be careful, that case is sensitive. That is case sensitive.
Okay.
I would tell you the code for my sister's juju, but I don't know what it is. A while ago, I went to get her juju. But the fucking thing was gone already. I think the crafty bitch already gave it away.
We could try to guess it, maybe.
Forget it, the possibilities are probably infinite.
Yeah, you're probably right. So what sort of magical properties does your juju have?
I don't know exactly what it does. I have never tried it, because it was too precious to me. Whatever mine does, my sister's probably does the opposite thing. But what they do individually pales in comparison to what they can do together. When combined, the jujus become the most magic thing ever. They can make all your dreams come true, and everything that needs to happen will magically fall into place.
They're like the rings in cereal boxes. Individually, they're useless. Yeah, I guess. The bottom line is, don't worry about it.
No, Ed,
Oh wait, no, that I'm reading your lines, goddammit. Because you scrolled down and I didn't
skipped
pay
it.
attention.
You
Really?
skipped it.
That sounds almost too good to be true. If you don't even know what your juju does by itself, why do you think they do that together?
Because I believe it with all my fucking heart, you stupid piece of shit.
Oh, why didn't you say so? That's all I needed to hear.
It's a little bit of a funny line.
Yeah, that's all I needed to hear. See, you're getting the hang of hope already.
Yeah, I guess. The bottom line is, don't worry about it. Just take my juju, have faith in your patron dude, and leave everything to me.
Roger that, Mr. Lord. Star-Lord is fine. Say, don't you have a name? We know your sister's name. Can't we know yours now too?
No. There are many things you shouldn't know about me for your own good. If you knew them, if you even knew my name, you would shit your pants harder than any human ever has. So you may continue referring to me as your lord.
Call me Ocean Master. Well, I surely don't want to spoil any clean trousers. Even though your warning sounds a little hyperbolic, I will trust you, my lord. When I call you that, people could mistake our conversation for a nefarious and underhanded collusion amongst felons.
Shut the fuck up!
As you wish, my lord. So, Lord, may I ask, why are you giving me your juju if it is so dear to you? Is your commitment to this man-bro boy pledge of yours really that strong? If so, I'm really impressed. I would have a really hard time giving my favourite stuff away to a total stranger. He likes the word really.
Very much does.
Don't flatter yourself. The gesture is relatively meaningless. The truth of the matter is, I have found a new juju. A much better juju. A juju that makes all other jujus look like frivolous, childish nonsense in comparison.
Yeah? Then that is quite a treasure you found. Where did you get it? Did you plunder a tomb or such?
Sort of. It was excavated from this planet's soil, along with some other artifacts, and given to me by my infuriating asshole mentor, a man who is an invincible clown.
Well, that sounds nice of him. He can't be that much of an asshole if he gave you such a nice present, can he?
No, believe me, he can.
I had a clown give me a nice present once too. I would never have met my good friend Mr. Erisol without the kindness of that clown.
Yeah, it's the same fucking clown somehow. I'm telling you, this asshole is eternal. And the beings he creates for your party are disgusting abominations. But what can you do? Nothing, I've learned. He's a clown. The rules are clowns can do whatever they want. Because of miracles. They hold no accountability for their deeds. I don't like it, but those are the rules.
So what's this juju he gave you?
Something very special. A wonderful little false man.
Gordon Freeman's crowbar. Oh no,
no.
fucking Cal.
God, it's fucking Cal. Oh my fucking god, no.
While you guys read this page, I'm gonna go microwave my food. Again.
That's fair. That's fair.
And the irony is, I have seen him before, but I regarded him with suspicion and fear. I was a fool, though. I did not understand the special bond with him that I had, because I did not have a chance to gaze soulfully into his beautiful eyes, and commune with the doll in a personal and intimate way. I, too, like Bro Strider, am a fan of fucking puppets.
Gosh, that might just be the gayest thing. I was silently chuckling to myself once I read that line. Gosh, that might just be the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Thank you. Your human concept of gayness adequately describes the feelings I have when I embrace my perfect floppy little man.
I don't want to hear the words floppy little man.
Especially not when they follow the word perfect as well, in this particular context.
If anyone in any context called me their floppy little man,
actually,
I think I would flop right out of a window from the third story.
I'd flop my fist directly into their goddamn nose.
Flop my fist like that.
Fuck
a technical
off.
term.
A technical term. Technical term.
Shut the flop up.
Shut the flop up. Technical term. Anyway, the thing is,
I understand him more now. Before, I thought he was a cursed vessel of misfortune, which seemed eerily empty to me. He was hollow, not yet filled with bad juju. And looking in his eyes now, I see that I was right. Almost. He is empty right now, but a juju follows a long and winding path on its eternal journey, and he will not be empty forever.
Just so you know, the animatronics around here do get a little quirky.
Quirky at night.
I love that. I love that phrasing.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Is anybody there?
This puppet is about to get real quirky at night. Somewhere along his journey, in some way I don't understand yet, he will stop being empty, and his curse will come to life. And wherever he goes, to whatever
Fill up his
universe or
floppy
plane
little
of-
man.
Oh my god.
Why did you have to get close to the microphone when you said that?
Why did you have to say that so close to the mic?
Sucks to suck, I guess.
5 strides at Dave's.
Yeah, that is the noise they'd be making.
I think the funniest thing is
No,
that
no, it isn't. That's
this
a puppet.
preceded-
Let's be real here. The puppet is not gonna go.
At Dave's, they ain't doing a puppet.
Okay, no, at Dave's, maybe.
I think what's funny about this is that this preceded Five Nights at Freddy's by quite a few years, and like they're literally talking about haunted puppets.
Haunted
Wow, it's
puppets.
almost like that.
Have you
it's
heard
almost
of
like that's been a
Goosebumps?
thing for literal
Well, yeah, you know,
decades,
but
or even
now-
like centuries.
I know.
Even. Like,
But-
wow.
You know how when something happens, like a major cultural event, that technically has happened before, but then everything becomes connotated with that. Like,
What, do you
I don't
mean
know.
people
I feel like
riding on
Mason-
coattails? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. But I feel
Yeah.
like, Mason, we have to point out that animatronics and puppets are two distinct things
Well,
that
let's
are not
just
the
say
same.
in a
At this
book,
point, you're just saying, wow, my god, ghosts.
let's say that there was a book in
There's no
2016 where somebody said, "Oh, there's an imposter among us." That would have been entirely innocuous at the time, but after 2019, 2020, whichever year it became popular, I think it was 2020. Now that means Among Us.
Pandemic. I mean, yeah, but again, I don't think it's the same thing here, because again,
I'm not
puppets-
saying it's the same thing. I'm just saying that the connotation
Like, if
would lead
Caliborn
the
had said
modern,
that the puppet was
modern
about
viewer
to get quirked
to
up
correlate.
at night, if he said that the puppet was going to get real
I mean, that would
quirky
be-
at
that
night,
would-
yeah,
that would be predicting
then
the
it would
future.
have then it would have been like, wow, okay, yeah, no, he said the thing, weird.
See, you gotta remember, Alex. I don't remember which exact number it was from my introductory episode, but my brain is a sprawling web of interconnected things with the strands infinitely fragile, but they're there, and
My
any
God,
connection that I
it
possibly can make,
predicted
I
FNAF,
shall.
Look, no way, FNAF.
No way.
No way.
No
No way. Anyway,
No.
Now, if they end up renaming the puppets to, like, I don't know, Scott or something, now that would be prediction.
And wherever he goes, to whatever universe or plane of reality, all who exist there will experience nothing but misery and death.
Sounds like a jump scare to me.
Every single person is my enemy.
I also like how he has very, very wide cheeks.
yeah, I think if we went on a ramble about how much we don't like the designs of the cherubs, that would be the third time this series.
It's like that. It's like that Mario Party minigame Facelift, where you have to like pull Bowser's face around.
This motherfucker got facelifted.
My man's got Super Mario 64 title screen.
What
ass face.
20,000 years of mewing does to a motherfucker.
Jeez.
That motherfucker's tongue is like fully fused to. He doesn't have a tongue anymore.
20,000
It's just been,
views under the cheek.
fused to the roof of his mouth. It just is the roof of his mouth at this point. He can't eat his tongue.
He just
yet.
mocks time.
There is no floor, no walls, only roof.
You
Hooray.
see, there is nothing worse than a cursed juju. Which is why I was so nervous about him before. But all along, there was nothing for me to fear. Because now I know, through intensive communion with this perfect mystical puppet, that the curse
Yeah, he's
which
been
will
communing,
blossom-
alright.
that the curse which will blossom in his fluffy heart will do so because of me. I can't explain it, but when I look deep into his eyes, I can feel him out there, in later stages of his life. By which I mean I can feel myself through him somehow. As if my essence will one day become entangled with the void, and then mysteriously accessible through my soft, happy pal.
Can I just quickly need to take a call, sorry.
Alright, fair.
And all those along the way, who he deems worthy of accepting into his custody, if they should dare to fondly gaze into his sparkling baby blues. They will be peering through the most beautiful windows.
I'm back. I can indeed confirm that was a spam call.
Hooray!
Well, I tried to call it back and it said the number you have called is not recognised. I'm like, okay then.
Alright, bye. But yeah.
I got spam called at work.
I get spam called at work.
Okay, so Cal and Caliborn are like linked.
Great.
Yeah, who'd have thought?
I feel like that should have been easily predictable, honestly.
Did we
I feel
not
like we should have
already
been
know this? He wears the funny suit and they have the same name. And they have the same stupid fucking cheeks.
You have a good point.
I thought this was something we already knew.
I don't know if we'd ever, like, mentioned it. I don't know.
Oh, fair enough.
I don't know. You enter the upstairs hallway after completing a successful sad jump onto your balcony. Finally, some peace and quiet. Hopefully you will find some respite from all the cyberbullying and teen drama you've had to deal with lately. It's been a while since you were home. You're immediately reminded of simpler times. When it was just you and your dad, and you could always smell something baking in the oven. Actually, thinking of those days is just making you more emotional. Maybe coming home was a bad idea.
Speaking of coming.
We're not going back. We're not. No. No. We stay here with Jane, because where it's less Caliborny. Here's this familiar douchebag again. A hallway fixture ever since Dad stopped pretending to like detectives and sitcom guys for your sake. Your dad loved this douchebag, whoever he is. This guy's probably the closest thing you have left to a father now that your dad is most likely dead.
We scroll up to see who she's actually fucking talking about. Who the fuck is that?
It's your boy, Bing Crosby. I think it's Bing Crosby. I feel like it might be. I think it is.
Looks like a thinner Richard Nixon. Yeah.
I don't know. You consider going to his bedroom, but you decide against it. The ties and hats strewn about, the melange of aftershave and cologne, the childhood photos he keeps of you. Now, those reminders could only lead to another mental breakdown. You'll never forget the first breakdown you had when you snuck into his room. You found an unwrapped present before your birthday. It was a box of Gushers, and you were stunned to realize that awful, gooey fruit snack was manufactured by the very same company you were due to inherit. As everything you thought you knew came crashing down around you, that day you swore the moment you ascended to the throne of the BC Corp Empire, you would issue an immediate global recall of the foul product and discontinue it forever. You often joked that the snacks were so nasty, it was almost likely that they were filled with multicolored slime harvested from plump extraterrestrial lava. When you told your dad about your plans for the product, you both had a good laugh. You've got to stop remembering things about your father. It's just way too sad.
Do you think Richard Nixon's friends called him Dick's Nicks?
No.
No, I don't think they did.
Because Richard Nixon didn't have any friends.
I was literally, like, right about to say it. You ninja'd me, man. You fucking ninja'd me.
And even if they did, they would call him Nixon.
Anyway. Solicit profound wisdom from Hallway Sarah.
That looks like
What's
a
up,
photoshopped
guys?
smile.
Well, what's up, guys? It's me.
Looks like
Scott.
someone used the liquefy tool just
to
a little
be fair,
bit.
It's Michael. Michael Sarah has an uncanny ability to just always look like he should not be there.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
The uncharacteristically tight-lipped Hallway Sarah, unsurprisingly, has no advice for you regarding the tragic loss of a family member. You can always relate to the role he played as George Michael, the dorky child of a single doting father. Unlike you, George Michael was always surrounded by an extended family and their hilarious antics. And he would never know the tragedy of losing everyone he had ever loved. You suddenly resent George Michael and the Hallway Sarah altogether for the happy ending he was allowed to have with his father, which you will never get to experience. In fact, you think you are starting to hate the Hallway Sarah. Someone need to wipe that smug look off his face. Give Sarah beagle puss. Yes, you guess it's kind of funny. No, it's not funny at all. It's depressing. You're depressing yourself now. Your Princess Gambit goes into a tailspin and hits you rock bottom. You've never felt so sad and unfunny in your entire life. You begin to cry again. The Hallway Sarah glares in judgment at your weakness through his unfunny puss.
This is such a strange bit of the comic.
I was about to say, no, Arthur, I feel like it's not a bit. I feel like it's a character being sad.
Yeah, no. This is such because. Like,
wow, your depression is such a weird bit. You should write new jokes.
Such a weird joke. This is such a weird bit. Watching someone mourn a loved one.
Like,
such
they're
a
not
weird
mourning
gag.
a loved one though, because when somebody mourns a loved one,
can we get back to the puppet battles?
There's more to like. When you mourn a loved one, you don't just walk around and see things and go, damn, okay, I remember what I did with them.
I'm sorry, man. Have you ever seen Season 5, Episode 16 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Body? Directed by everyone's favourite Ryan Johnson.
Episode 1 through any other episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Actually, no, I don't think it was Ryan Johnson. I think it was Joss Whedon who directed that.
Yeah, no,
Ryan Gosling. I want Ryan Gosling.
Joss Whedon was the was Buffy guy, and we don't like talking about him.
No, we don't talk about Joss Whedon anymore. Because he's right behind me, isn't he?
I'm sending you to the pits.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah, I drive.
You drive? Where did that come from?
What?
Ryan Gosling.
No, but also on a additional note, back to Arthur's point, like, you know, people fucking mourn in different ways, and also there's fictional character and something else. Tons of people mourn in different ways.
I see where you're coming from. It is a very sort of like commercialized version of grief, where it's like, we had good times, didn't we? But you know, it can surface level as it may be, it can still ring true.
It's surface level, but it can
to me,
ring
it
true,
just
and
feels
two,
like
we're
a fucking
4 pages into it. We're 4 pages into it.
Yeah,
maybe Andrew Pussy doesn't know much about
grief. It just started happening. To be fair,
in 4 pages, you can write a lot more like meaningful stuff. Than if you want this character to grieve, do it well. Otherwise, I'm just sat here like, this is just a bummer and not even good. Like, do something emotionally engaging. Don't just make me sit here and go, yeah, sucks for you. Cool.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm not engaged.
Yeah. Okay, let's also... Point 3. Wow, Arthur not engaged with Homestuck? That's so rare and unusual.
I was engaged.
That's so new!
I've been engaged with the emotional scenes before, maybe.
You know what, Arthur? If you were so engaged, why haven't you bought a ring yet?
The maybe says more than the rest of the sentence. Oh my fuck. But again, the maybe in that sentence, Arthur, says more than the rest of the sentence did. You return to your...
Andrew Hussey has the ability to write well sometimes, and I would like him to continue doing that, or just stop trying to write these scenes.
That I can agree with. That I can definitely agree with. Just in general, considering, well, let's be real, for an entire, at the very least 5-episode portion, he was actively writing the comic as badly as as shitty as possible to piss people off.
Well, I can appreciate that, but it depends on where it's coming from. If it comes from sheer malice,
in theory.
Yes.
No, Mason. You can appreciate that in theory.
Yes.
Imagine that a good section of that is a character who is mentally disabled, having horrible things happen to him constantly because Andrew Hussey thinks it's funny when mentally disabled people get hurt.
That is a controversial opinion incoming. Not good.
Wow. This take is so hot that my skin has burned off. I'm a skeleton now.
I amend my previous statement to what you said, which was writing things badly for the purpose of pissing people off can be good.
Can be good. If it's like a parody fan fiction or something.
Yes.
You know? Anyway. Hey, it's your old Unreal Aeris Thoughtwave Tiara Top. You haven't used that thing in ages. It's probably for the best that you stopped. You're pretty sure it was doing funny things to your head. Maybe you shouldn't have come here either. All you see is more stuff to remind you why you're feeling super down about everything. Examine the wall, Tobias. He's replaced it.
This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is a terrible section for trying to show somebody screen, because we're doing the same thing we always do, where we look at random shit, where it's a joke that Andrew Hussey is attempting to make that's probably not very funny.
Now, okay, am I wrong in believing that at any point in Homestuck, people who were reading were putting in these suggestions for what the next bit is about, and he's writing it based on that, or is this all him?
You would be right about that for, I think it was Acts 1 to 4?
Right, because this feels like it's still happening.
No, it was Acts 1 to somewhere in Act 5, Act 2 that stopped, I think.
Right, because it feels like this is what's happening. It feels like fans are trying to latch onto something in the background and derail the story, and he's being forced to write about it. But knowing that that's not the case, I can kind of understand Arthur's position now.
Yeah, it's just if you're going to write a scene about somebody grieving, talk about how they're feeling, talk about what they're thinking. Stop showing me these stupid fucking unfunny bits. I didn't like them normally. I feel like don't want them in a sad scene.
I feel like something like this could work in a sad scene if instead of examine this thing, examine this thing, examine this thing, examine this thing 10 times in a row, it was just look around room.
Yeah, compile it.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you try
and get the character's thoughts on all of the things in the environment compiled, and we can get more into their head about it rather than, oh, this is that thing. Look at the thing. Look at this specific thing. Isn't it funny how this thing is here? Also, 180 now feels sad.
Less is more, Andrew. Less is more.
Or alternatively, you could sit with the same general kind of structure for what happens, where it's go into area, look at item, but then break that down, have the character break out of that and literally like be too tired, too sad, too emotionally exhausted to engage with that like normal structure, and have
instead of
that demonstrate the level
to demonstrate
of
that
emotional.
it would literally just be like you're looking an item in like an inventory, where it's just one line, this is that thing, next page, this is that
yeah,
thing,
because that
next
conveys
page.
like, especially if you've been extravagant about it in the past, that conveys like the feeling of the character. It's like in the original version of Empire Strikes Back, after like the whole "I'm your father" thing, spoilers, and Luke throws himself away. Vader's next line.
Did you just spoil "I am your father"?
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Spoiler
I know
warning,
not
I am
everyone's
your
seen that
father.
movie. I know some people are still watching Clone Wars. But
I was still stuck on what's it called? The one with what's the first one called? Oh my god,
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace. Jesus, I just
There you
completely
go.
forgot the name.
You stopped watching as soon as you saw Jar Jar.
I stopped watching as soon as a bald guy appeared on screen. He was too scary.
You say, no hair, and then the thing.
That
turned
evil
off. You
bald
turned it
guy.
off. I can't believe it.
Oh,
You
the
better-
Trade Federation, Newt Gunroy,
All I'll say is, I wouldn't read Superman then if I were you.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. That you might not enjoy that. You know what? I think you won't make it very far through Breaking Bad either.
I don't like
That's
evil
true.
There are a
bald
lot of
men. They
bald
really
people in that
scare
show.
me. Ooh.
But yeah,
You're
what I
gonna
was
be
going
evil.
to say.
You've got to have hair to hide your intentions.
Yeah, bald people.
Yeah.
It hides your evil brain. But what I was going to say is Vader's next line after Luke like jumps down the pit, like a couple of Imperial people like come up to him and he just goes, "Bring my shuttle," like curt, to the point, and no like grandiose dialogue as he's usually wants to do. And then in the freaking special editions, like the one mistake with the special edition of Empire Strikes Back is he replaces it with some like normal line that I don't even know. But like, dude, George, literally every other change you made to Empire was fine. Why did you have to ruin this one moment?
I love to ruin things. It's my favorite.
Sorry, let me do that in a George Lucas voice. I love to ruin things. It's my favorite. You know, it's like poetry. It rhymes. I ruined Star Wars with the prequels, and I'll ruin the original trilogy too. And I only found out recently just how much of a hand George had in making Clone Wars, because I was led to believe that George had literally nothing to do with that show, but no, he was actually responsible for a lot of like the like, not stepping stones, foundation of the like various arcs of the story.
You're telling me...
Because that was back before Disney bought everything.
You're telling me the Star Wars guy made Star Wars?
Hey, don't blame me. Cosmonaut Variety Hour lied to me.
Incomprehensible idea. I don't believe it.
I hate that Star Wars guy. Why would he do that?
Go see a Star Wars. Anyway.
Like this. Jake sent you the Periwinkle heartthrob pin-up back when you were still able to think about him without feeling horrible about yourself. Those were days. It's funny how looking at a thoughtful gift which once brought you such delight now only precipitates feelings of bitterness. Even the innocent Mr. Funk is caught in the crossfire of your lamentations. How could Tobias be so clueless? How could he not see the pain he was causing with his oblivious demeanor? His repressed feelings of attraction towards men. And his total inability to understand. I feel like this is projected about somebody. Who could this be about?
Avengers Endgame will have the MCU's first gay character announcement by Kevin Feige at the climax of the film. Before snapping his fingers, Thanos just goes, "God, I love men." Sorry, that's another Snapcube joke. I love it so much though.
Yeah, true. And his total inability to understand other people's feelings in spite of his credentials as an analrapist.
It took me a moment with that word too.
Yeah.
I thought it was an eye-rapist. I thought it was an I instead of an L.
Not diff.
And then
there was a different problem there. There was a different problem there that I believe
No
you've
good.
realised. No good.
This is a certified not scored moment.
Of course, on the TV show, his buffoonery resulted in laughs galore. But if that was in real life, you don't think there would be anything funny about the situation. In reality, Tobias and his family would probably never stop being sad. You think you're starting to hate the Wall Tobias too? Examine the Wall Swanson. On the other hand, the Wall Swanson is still beyond reproach, and Mr. Swanson continues to be the perfect man. You know for a fact he wouldn't put up with any of Jake's bullshit.
Yeah, I was going to make a Joe Swanson joke as well.
Wrong, Swanson.
This is worse than the time that I had depression for 5 pages.
The worse than this is worse than that time when
Have you ever had a dream?
did you anything?
This was worse than the time that I ever had a dream that you had that you could do want them to do you so much that you could do anything. Lois. Peter.
Peter, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, Father, you really are a card.
You consider doing the thing where you kiss the poster, but you're feeling way too depressed for that sort of frivolous flapdoodle, whatever.
See, now that could have been really funny if they didn't just leave it at, oh, I'm too depressed to do that. If they actually kind of explored that a bit more. I know I said less is more, but that in that case, more would have actually been more.
Sometimes
More is also more.
Yeah, sometimes the word is itself. And when you know it, just the guy you wanted to hear from. This ought to be good.
I'm so happy she gets what she wants.
This is me, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Jane, are you there? I wouldn't blame you for not answering since I was such a shitty bore to you last time. I just wanted to formally say happy birthday, and also to pass along a birthday present. I doubt it will make up for all the ways I've hurt your feelings, but maybe it will be a start. It's some fancy... Oh no. Oh no, I misread that as JoJo, god damn it. I fell into my own trap.
Some JoJo merch. You heard
It's some
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Imagine that. It's just like, I've been an
So
absolute
you know how I want to
shitter
fuck
you.
men. You know how I
You
really
know
like
how-
fucking men.
And how I don't like you and how I've been a bastard to you. Here's a poster of Stardust Crusaders. I hope you like it. Like, what?
When was this written? 2010, 2011? Because that would also precede the JoJo anime, so that would be a classic manga reference. But anyway, it's some
Jane
fancy.
being basic would not... Jane being not a fan of that stuff would not get and not care about.
I don't think there's a character named Jane in JoJo's.
Anyway.
But I'm not caught up with the JoJo land, so
I am not either. I haven't touched it.
yeah. I'll read it again someday, but there was a hiatus, so I'm kind of out of the loop. Anyway,
It'd be like that.
it's some fancy juju thingamabob that Calliope's bro gave to me. He specifically gave it to me to make me better so I could get stronger and punch him in the snout someday or something. I don't know about that. I don't think I care about becoming a great hero and challenging a weird grumpy alien all that much. Not nearly as much as my friendship with you. So I want you to have it instead. Just use the code to make it. The code is bros. No, wait, that's too long. Bros. How many letters were code supposed to have? Fuck. Bro bureau but bro bros. No. Bro bros something. Wait, no, there was definitely some little U's in it. Shit, I really should have copied it down before I closed the chat window. Like he just keeps going. Auto Bob and Boro Bros. Wow, that's not even close. Hang on, let me think.
You close the chat window without a word. You cannot believe that guy trying to re-gift you a present from that asshole of all people.
Oh yeah, it took me a moment to put that together. Yeah, oh my god, that's awful.
Literally all of the worst
What do you mean? He's such a normal guy.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. For a moment there, I was like, "Oh wow, it's actually an attempt at reconciliation." But then I put the context clues together, and I was like, "Oh wait, no,
hang on a minute."
Wait a minute. I guess there really are two sides to every story.
No, all I'm saying is I'm glad that Jake is on the land of Mounds and Xenon so that he can potentially fall down one of them. Fall down a hill. I don't.
Oh wait, this was 2013. Oh yeah, the anime had started by this point.
I just want him to maybe break a bone.
Yeah, the bone should be broken.
A bone should be broken.
Speaking of bones.
Yeah, break that bone as well. Break that bone as well. Both like an actual bone and that. Just break both. Trying to re-gift you a present from that asshole of all people. You don't want anything from that horrible creep. You don't care how magic it is. He can take his stupid juju.
Creep. That horrible weirdo.
Sorry, what was that a reference to?
The creep song. A Radiohead.
I haven't heard that one. Sorry.
Damn, this man uncultured.
I only listen to meme songs.
You can take his stupid juju and shove it up his patoot. Sorry, Tobias, but Jane has decided that you represent Jake for the purpose of this angry outburst.
Juju.
Oh no, this conversation is going to make you even sadder, isn't it? Answer, you guess.
Oh god, this is long.
Arthur, Arthur, you haven't read this episode, so get the papyrus voice ready.
Oh, I hate that guy.
What, the comic, the concept of reading?
Yeah. Concept of reading, that's a good enough escape.
Why are you clicking so much?
Well,
you still play Genshin?
Take a guess.
You are not playing fucking Genshin Impact mid-episode on my show!
I don't have Genshin. You have Genshin. It comes free with your PC device.
I would never.
What kind of girl do you take me for? I would never.
I would never Genshin.
What kind of asshole would play Genshin? Where's the close button? Would play Genshin Impact while recording? Where the fuck's the close button? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm not playing Genshin. Check my Steam. I'm not playing Genshin.
What do you mean? Why would I close Genshin? I'm doing something.
Drag was playing
I'll make you
Genshin
wait on me.
3 minutes ago.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I'm not stopping what I'm doing because you've decided I have to read.
Oh, no.
I'm an asshole.
You're
already playing Genshin mid-record.
Oh, what took you so long, idiot?
Fucking, oh my god, you're actually fucking doing this.
What do you mean? Of course I am.
This was not an of course I am situation.
Of course I am.
Of course.
It's
pretty obvious.
Okay, you are a former League player, to be fair. I should have expected you to throw away every single life suggestion or obligation for the sake of a single video game with fucking transaction elements.
I used to play freaking Mario Kart Tour during my, online, freaking lectures where nobody was asking any questions. But not while I'm recording, because that might get picked up by the microphone. And that was only in the first year.
Genshin's not going to get picked up by the microphone, it's on the computer.
I'm mad because it's Genshin. I'm gonna be real. I'm mad because it's Genshin. If it was something else, it's just because it's Genshin. If it was League, I'd be the same as well.
I've started playing it with somebody, so I'm gaming. Plus, I have one of those stupid 5-star characters. So it's
I'm keeping this in. I'm putting you on blast.
Yeah, it's fine. Do it. I don't care.
I don't care, man. Fucking
Genshin player and proud. Get that on a t-shirt.
Get that on a t-shirt
I'm fine.
and put it on him.
I don't mind.
Fucking fine. I'll read it.
Your move, Etsy.
Oh, I'm almost done. I've almost killed the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
Christ. So now we
yeah,
should
jeez, Alex,
wait for
be
you.
patient. He's almost done.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, you are waiting for me. It's like I said, I'm not stopping what I'm doing. I'm almost done.
Heaven forbid we
Fuck
have
it.
to wait to record the video that we're currently recording.
No, Mason, you misunderstand. Of course, Genshin Impact is far more important.
It is. I'm winning.
Really not. It's really
Are you
not.
winning, son? Are you winning, son?
Yes, I won. I killed the guy. Alright, cool.
Just read the fucking text, man.
Yeah, sure. Happy birthday, Jane! Forgive me for submitting this letter and logging off right away, but I am breaking with our usual linear dialogue, and I'd rather not tempt either of us to trade casual spoilers. I wanted to give you a present. Something told me you could use a pick-me-up about now. I am sending you the code for my Juju. It may not be easy for a human to understand, but Jujus are very special to my people, so when I give you this gift, it is indicative of how much your friendship has meant to me, Jane. It has some magical properties, but nothing too fancy on its own. I hope it will bring a smile to your face nevertheless, but if you want to know the truth, it will become infinitely more useful if it is combined with my brother's Juju. Perhaps when we begin playing our game, I will be able to convince him to relinquish it.
How funny.
One of these days, he'll understand working with others is going to be necessary if he wants to accomplish anything. I'm so looking forward to my session and catching up to where you are now. I can only imagine what kind of adventures you must have been through already. I can't help but think we have been feverishly trading notes on our respective quests since you entered now. Maybe you are even tired of hearing from me by now. Apologies, both retroactively and in advance from talking your lovely human ear off. But I just know I won't be able to contain my excitement. Anyhow, the code for my Juju is Ouroboros. Ta!
You were right. That conversation made you so sad. So sad. You know, Hussy, sometimes you can just put a picture. You can just do a picture. You don't.
No, how would I know?
I thought
A
she
picture
was
is
sobbing
1,000
out
words.
of raw
Sorry, I started
joy.
playing Genshin Impact. I would have been able to work that out.
Oh, yeah, no, obvious. Yeah, people.
Ah.
My goodness.
No.
This is,
Oh, Jesus.
you see,
Epilepsy
this is,
warning.
this is what you
seizure.
could do. I'm taking. Yeah, next to the. What the fuck?
Girl, you there, girl?
Oh, it's the fucking
Comply.
Honda's talking directly to her. Girl, you there,
Unsupervised
girl?
minor detected.
No.
Look at
of course
that.
it's
Look at that
fucking-
jump.
Yeah, but again, Hussy, see, look, you can literally just do a page without the text was not necessary. It really did not it did not need to be there.
Comics as a visual medium, so you're able to show it instead of tell.
Exactly. It's so shocking that that's a thing. Oh, we haven't actually decided. Okay, Arthur, as punishment for your Genshin playing, you're taking Roxy today.
You better not have started another mission.
I'll stop loading up Genshin again.
Close Genshin!
Don't worry, I actually
Unironically
I
close
have closed
Genshin!
Genshin. Don't
Close
worry.
Genshin,
I only
uninstall Genshin,
opened it after,
uninstall
the,
Steam,
10
uninstall your
page in a row
computer.
without me saying anything. I was like, it's been 15 minutes. I've eaten my food. I'm gonna load up Genshin.
It's been
Right,
1
it's
second since I
valid
played
voice.
Genshin Impact.
What? No, 15 whole minutes. That's my usual waiting
Yeah.
period for anything. Alright, anyway, what voice do you want me to do?
A Valley Girl voice will do here.
Actually, I think I'll be doing this voice again.
No, you will not. No, you will not. You will not. Valley Girl voice.
But I love doing that voice.
You played fucking Genshin on my show. I get to tell you what voice you're doing, okay? That's the deal. That's the trade.
Actually... Oh. Alright. Jen for Ebb. / take deepest Jen yelling breath. Jen! Oh my fucking god, yeah, right. There is any chance you answer me. With today being International Everybody Ignore Roxy Day. Let's high. That was cringe.
Yep.
Doing literally the Frenchest of possible size over here. It's wearing a lopsided beret in the city of goddamn light, falling in fucking love. Such is my sign.
Paris is not the city of light, it's the city of love.
Genet. Yeah, but I couldn't do love and love. So. And you can't fall in light.
Oh no, they totally couldn't have.
I
think you can.
Ennui Jenny. Or should I say, ennui? Wait, ennui is probably already a French word? Not sure that one needs any more Frenching up. I should know because my last name is French sounding. Even I'm pretty sure my mom did not hail from France. I don't know. Even la cares. Fuck you, a certain language. Yeah.
You know, Roxy seems like the kind of person who wouldn't know that it's actually pronounced ennui.
Yeah, she does seem that.
Eggman taught me that. There was an episode of Sonic Boom where he's like, I can't wait to see the look on Sonic's face when he sees that I've got Knuckles trapped. And Sonic's like, you don't have to imagine it, because I'm here. And Eggman's like, that was it? I was expecting rage, irritation, perhaps even a little ennui.
Sonic Boom cartoon? Fucking quality. Everything else with the Sonic Boom branding on it, chuck it into the sea.
There are two good Sonic Boom things, the cartoon and the song. And that's it. Oh, and number 3, the attack in Sonic Frontiers.
That's true, but I don't think either of the last two really necessarily count under the branding. They just happen to have the same name.
Yeah.
It'd be like that. Anyway, Arthur.
So the report is that I already said to some chumps and I'm getting max fatigued repeating it. I'm on dose, we need to be god tiers and die on slabs and junk, plus I'm invisible because of the one ring. Whatever. I think your dad's here and he's probably alright, it's just that. Oh, I saw Callie too, she's okay. Well, I mean, she's dead, but in ghost form, so she's, as okay as one who is also as okay as one can be who is also dead, which is apparently just fine. So the lesson of the moral is you can be way fine and dead at the same time. Jen, let us now reflect upon the weighty existential ramifications of that thing I just said. Yeah, just me and my bestie. Ballin' hecka reveries today. The biggest questions which have tormented the wisest scholars and pundits for mad epochs just got hilariously owned. Hey, Callie also said she would send you a beta thing. Did you get it? She must have sent you a code, which you have to make yourself, so maybe you're doing it now? Hope you're doing that. I'm real curious to know what it is suddenly. Man, I'm bored.
You know, I didn't have to ask myself why this was so cringe because it was written in 2013. So that's all the answer I need. But I like how everyone is suddenly sending Jane the Juju codes. That's kind of like a funny coincidence.
Look, we got all this big deal crap to do, and I can't even talk to no one. Jane. And because voided powers notwithstanding, I'm starting to think I might be genetically predisposed to rambling at length into empty chat clients. Well, hit me up if you see this. Maybe I'll try to text Feta. Fucking Jesus. My dear precious Feta. I know she would never ignore me. Yeah, I guess it's the fucking sound that would make. Swoon plus heart at Feta, thus making Crocker so jelly.
I'll just take Condus. Yo, don't fuck with my heiress. Girl got royal business purposes to attend. And do not even think I don't know you out of jail, bitch. You take a flip through my secret jam yet? That sparkle shit I left with the dance clowns on?
Oh no, it's the witch!
Huh. No point standing around sobbing while getting brainwashed.
It's 2 of the 3 crafting components for a nuclear bomb.
Well, considering what
all
Gallimore
that's missing
said,
is
it's one of
Jesus.
It's two of the. No, it is 2 of the 3. No, if you count the, I assume that's grist. I assume that's some form of grist.
Anything can be made with the power of Jesus.
Hooray!
Hooray! Anyway.
Hooray!
Bum 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 ba da ba.
Ayes. You got a green sucker at the cost of -1 unit of zillium. I guess means you gain 1 point of zillium in addition to the sucker.
Zillium, the most radioactive power.
You're not a big fan of the guy, but since these are supposed to do something special together, you figure what the hell. You easily deduce that the code Jake was trying... code Jake was trying to run. It's Ouroboros. Come on, Jake, use your head. Haven't you ever heard of the mythical snake biting its own tail? You worry about that kid sometimes. Anyway, obviously the code for his juju is going to be the same as Calliope's, but written in the reverse case to match his quirk. Once again, your gum-chewing skills pay huge dividends.
Yeah, this is 2013. Everybody was watching Ninjago at this time. Everybody should have known about Ouroboros.
Red sucker. This one, unsurprisingly, yields another unit of zillium.
Come on, we're going to do it again. You just jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin. And then you jump back, do it again.
If you put them inside of each other, you get Christmas. Hooray!
Yo, the Christmas episode!
Five Nights of Christmas.
Why is it a very Freddy Fazbear Christmas? Why is it a very Fazbear Christmas? Why?
On the first night at Freddy's, Purple Guy gave to me
Welcome to your first night.
One exotic butter.
On
Be
Christmas.
careful of the animatronics at night. They tend to get very jolly at night.
Anyway.
Oh,
Yes, suckers. What's so magical about these things? You guess you're supposed to lick them? But what magic thing could possibly happen if you lick these? And what's so special about having both of them? Jujus are so mysterious. Wait, they seem to be attracted to each other. Like magnets. Whoa, very strong magnets.
The strawberries taste like strawberries.
Purple.
Critter! Why?
Darth Freddy.
Back to what we were talking about earlier.
Genshin has rotted your brain, man. Genshin has
We need to put Subway Surfers gameplay on the screen to keep the retention rates.
I'm blaming Genshin for everything now. I'm blaming Genshin for everything now.
Mason
We were talking about Star Wars earlier, but I don't know why you suddenly started singing it.
I'm looking for excuses.
So I was like,
I'm like a parent. Blaming everything on that damn phone. I'm doing it on purpose. And I'm doing it because I'm spiteful. I know these things.
Well, you know what? I'm loading up Genshin again.
You little bitch boy, you better not.
The canon
you better
ending.
hope there's no stupid fucking shit.
You shut that fucking game down this instant.
No, I'm streaming it.
Don't load up Genshin again, Walter.
Oh,
you sussy
my
backer.
fucking god, bro.
No, I'm not playing Genshin.
My
I don't want to
fucking
stream my Genshin account to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna get doxed in Genshin.
The funniest joke here would be that if I wasn't even playing Genshin, I just lied. Just lied.
That was so fucking funny.
Quick
You're
artifacts,
just like,
I
now-
lied.
It's just like now, you weren't even playing Genshin at all, he was playing fucking, like, I don't know,
No, I just made you wait.
literally anything else.
Like
yeah, he was just, he was just clicking through some, like, he was just clicking through some fucking documents initially, and
No,
then he
was
went,
playing.
what would be funny? Click, 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 click. Oh yeah, I'm totally playing Genshin right now. Click, click,
He was
click,
playing one of those terrible dating games that gets ported to the Switch. Well, the Nintendo bitch.
Oh, now I got
Playing like freaking Kitty Love.
The Juju snap together to form a single spiral sucker. The urge to lick it is suddenly overwhelming.
Oh god, I don't like where this is going.
Looks so delicious. You're presumably being compelled to lick the sucker by some powerful Juju enchantment. But it's making you nervous. You must resist.
Stop!
Must not lick
Stop!
the Juju!
Ah!
The flashbang bit.
Oh my god,
Oh,
no!
Tony Fox music!
They did the fucking unfunniest joke known to man! They did the worst bit, my god, no!
I crafted the worst joke. No.
You made the worst Juju.
It's a Toby Fox moment.
What the fuck
Why
is
is she
this?
hitting the gritty?
Why is she hitting the gritty?
Why
I
is
don't
she-
know why she hitting the gritty.
Stupid Juju Jane, you'll never
She
get
kinda
sturdy.
with it, though.
You know, it
Why
would be
the
funnier if
fuck-
Megalovania was playing.
Imagine. Fucking swap the music. Swap the music. Editor me, swap the music now. Okay, never mind. You didn't have to swap the music for very long, but what the fuck?